This is Edward Said. He said the Orient, as the West has imagined it, has never truly been a place. It was a projection, a curated fantasy, a place conjured in being not through conversation but through control. Paintings like A Lady Receiving Visitors are not just beautiful, they're political. They present the East not as is, but as Europe needed it to be sensual, static, silent. The subject does not speak, she receives. That is the language of empire. At the heart of this portrayal lies the idea of the other. To define oneself, one must draw a boundary. The West saw itself as rational, modern, civilized, and so it needed its opposite. The East became that opposite, not because it was inherently different, but because difference is useful. This is what it means to other someone, to reduce them to their distance from your norms. To say they're not like us, they're primitive, they're mysterious, they're dangerous. In doing so, the West created a mental border, a new psychological territory. Maps helped, so did novels, so did museums. They're all part of the same architecture of control. When students read of the Middle East or the Far East, they're not just reading directions, they're seeing the world through the coordinates of colonialism, as if Europe sits naturally at the center of the world and all else defined by its distance from it. The process of othering is subtle, but powerful. It turns people into symbols, and it takes a person with a full complex life and shrinks them into a type. The veiled woman, the angry man, the mystic sage. They're not truths, they are fictions with consequences. To teach honestly about geography, we must listen to how these places name themselves. We must look beyond the textbook and hear the voices that were silenced in its making. Because if we do not question who gets to speak, we will always mistake the echo of power for the voice of truth.